Practices of Selected Science High Schools, Basis for Enhanced STEM Implementation Guide in CALABARZON. I'm Rowena E. Maranan, Teacher 3 of Tagaytay City Science National High School. School year 2016-2017 marks the start of the implementation of grades 11 and 12. STEM was one of the strands that were also included, and that is where students can enroll as they enter grade 11. The study came to be realized with the results of the 2003 and 2008 achievement results of the students. It shows that out of 10 countries, the Philippines ranked number 10 in the field of mathematics. Out of 38 countries in 2003, the Philippines ranked 34. Out of 45 in the field of science, we ranked 43. Moreover, students taking and pursuing science-related courses are few these days. Graduates of pure science, research, and middle-level technicians these days are also that few. In order for our country to cope with the other countries' educational system, they came to think of the implementation of the K-12 curriculum. This is with the objective of providing sufficient instructional time, more skilled and competent labor force, professional recognition abroad, and even competitive edge. According to Villamor in 2016, the Science High School has a different curriculum, and with regards to STEM curriculum at their school, it helps them in the field of physical facilities, faculty competence, administrative support, passing in premier universities, passing in science-related courses, winning in science competitions, and they even became the recipients of academic scholarships and science inventions. According to Villamor, they have these practices. Now, with the objectives of the study, number 1 would be to identify the best practices of selected science high schools. Number 2, to identify the best practices, similarities, and differences of the selected science high schools through cross-case analysis. On the part of the scope and delimitation of the study, it will solely focus on identifying the science high school's best practices and at the end to formulate a more viable and improved system or program. For the methodology, the researcher decided to make use of the multiple case study analysis. It is also known as interpretivism design, and according to Macmillan and Schumacher in 2001, the researcher with this method will be able to observe the characteristic of an individual unit like a school or a community. Also, according to Cohen, Mannion, and Morrison in 2000, this will provide a unique example of real people in real situations. The study will undergo stages 1, 2, and 3. For stage 1, it will cover the determining of the boundaries. Stage 2 will be for the program objective identification, and stage 3 will cover the development of the enhanced STEM implementation. As a result of the study, the result revealed the following. It's about the teachers, the admission procedure, the curriculum, the vision, the mission, and the goals of the organization. For the teachers, science high schools hired teachers considering their area of specialization as mandated in the requirement for hiring a teacher for original science high school. Personality traits are being considered in the hiring procedure of the teachers who are to teach in science high schools. Teachers are also encouraged to get professional development through seminars, trainings, master's degree, post-education degree, and even local and international scholarship. On the part of the admission procedure, students in science high schools are presumed to be prepared in pursuing a mathematics and science courses in the future. And so, rigid preparation on the part of both teachers and students are evident among science high schools. Grades in the previous schools or academic performance in mathematics, English, and science are being considered as well as a qualification requirement before students are given the chance to take the entrance exam. Student applicants of the science high schools should be able to pass the school's entrance examination before being considered in the program. There's also this limited slots that's available for student applicants, and that would result to more effort on the part of the student if they really want to be admitted. On the part of the curriculum, the science high school follows a special curriculum that is to meet the needs of the students in making their objectives a realization. Research subject is a must among science high schools in line with their preparation in the line of STEM-related jobs in the future like engineering and others. Add-on subjects are being offered to science high school students to further prepare them for STEM-related courses. Robotics also are considered as one of the additional subjects as it is seen to aid students in preparing themselves to programming and research. That would make them create something that is beneficial to man. Engineering courses are some of the considerations why this subject is being offered. Lastly, goals and objectives of the science high schools must be well defined. It is described and presented to all stakeholders of the school so that there will be ease in its implementation and the success of the school can be attained smoothly. Thank you.